You in the building with the young elder. We live, we lit, baby. We missed the morning class because we had to straighten up and rearrange the furniture. I know it's really fun. And we about to get this thing cracking, man. No. It's that evening class. We missed the morning class, man, because like I say, we was taking care of business. Because we square business. We circle business. We round business. We got all kind of business going on here. What to expect this sun cycle? That's the name of this class. We're getting a lot of questions about this. So really just doing the shows off what people ask. You know. We got Haru with us today, man. No. Just about got that thumbnail over there for you. We've been dropping them back to back. We give them time to get in the building. Yeah, Haru in the background hard. Haru, you gotta calm down, man. We live. What to expect during this sun cycle? Yeah, his name Haru Moshe El. Then you got Hakeem Malachi El. I named him after the master teacher. Hakeem named after the master teacher. Haru he speak English, but he got an African accent because he watched Achille and Me, and they all African accents on them. Yeah, it's weird, right? He been watching it since he was born. His mama been watching Achille and Me since he was born. Wait. So he's highly intelligent, but just with an African accent. Weird. What to expect in the sun cycle? Says I'm putting my homegirl daughter on the show. Oh yeah, man, we're gonna be lit. This week we're gonna try to get those features, man. So if you're in the building, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Now keep in mind the sun is heating up. Now, Elijah Muhammad told them once the sun heat up, that's when they got a problem. What they're doing is they're trying to fix this problem. And one thing they're doing is they designing certain types of clothes for the military and they people to be able to reflect the sun. Because you got to keep in mind, what in the vampire movies, they show you that these people, when the sun hit them, they explode. They explode when the sun hit them, bro. Now the sun is round. We still got this thing going. Still got people out here with this flat earth theory, you know. We got people out here with this flat earth theory. Still, man. It's crazy. But the sun is heating up. You got 24,000 years. Like okay, like so it's 6,000 years of a moon cycle, and that moon cycle is going out, right? And we in the sun cycle now. Everything's gonna be faster. The planet's gonna speed up. The vibration, we're going into a fifth dimensional. Like I said, it all connects with the fifth Earth speeding up into the fifth dimension. Then we're gonna be able to go back and forth again to the center of the Earth and connect with those people down there. Right. Yeah, Young Elder Gang in the building, bro. About the rocket. The sun is not round. It's dark. These people are retarded, bro. These people are retarded. The sun is not. Hey, listen to what they said. The sun is not round. It's a star. They reaching. They reaching, bro. Niggas. Hey, in basketball, reaching is a foul. So we just threw a flag on the play. The referee just threw a flag on that play right there. Right, it's a flag on the play. He blowing his whistle on that on the court, man. That's a foul for you to be reaching like that while I'm trying to dribble here and take it to the hole. You just got crossed up though. He said star JK. I don't get it, man. Yeah, but our star is heating up, and the center star is heating up, and the star in you is heating up. See, in the sun cycle, since we got that solar plex, that solar plex chakra, it's also connected with the sun cycle. Where people get faster, people get stronger. The sun's gonna make people stronger. It's gonna be stronger people even like John Henry. It's gonna be people stronger than him in the future because they're gonna have more of their mental power. Really, strength is gonna be obsolete after probably another 40 years, 50 years. Strength gonna be obsolete. Right? Hey, if you want to show me some love, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. And we're gonna don't do the super chat. We're gonna drop the cash app in the link for you. And we appreciate you for tuning in. And the PayPal is the same thing, D Young Elder. Yeah, so it's gonna be people stronger than John Henry is in the future because of how the sun is working. And the sun's connected with the brain. And really your strength is only based on your brain, how strong your brain is. Because you can move things with your mind. You can move things with your mind. And it's dealing with gases. It's dealing with being able to control gases, the non-ether gases. And this is all this information is about to get ready to come out. This is the new shit that's about to get ready to come out with the sun cycle phase. So everybody gonna be moving faster. Cars are not gas cars are not gonna be able to be driven. We already talked about this in the future tape. So all these gas cars, because the sun is gonna be so hot, that gas is gonna be too flammable. We getting rid of flammable things that blow up. They can't go into the fifth dimension. Flammable things because it's gonna be too hot. It's gonna be moving. Everything gonna be too fast, right? So they're going to come out with a new type of technology, which is why they try to do the electric cars and solar energy cars and cars that run off water. They're gonna have to be cars like this in the future because of the sun, and the sun is speeding up the planet. I hear a lot of people talking about it right now. It's saying the planet is speeding up, and then I can sit outside and I know how to focus my lens, and I can see the planet rotating. But when they told me that, and I went and looked outside, I saw that it was going a little bit faster than it was going before when I used to check it. So I was like, oh yeah, so that makes sense because the planet's speeding up and the sun is heating up. It's still all going into the fifth dimension. It's all dealing with the fifth dimensions. The planet gonna speed up. The planet gotta speed up. And it's a lot. Remember, it's dealing with those. We connected to the magnetic grid of this planet, the magnetic force field of this planet, and it's a lot of people. Like we get dizzy easy. Like Nubians, we get dizzy easier than um, other species. I would say like that. It's like Nubians, we get dizzy quicker because we got more magnetic particles in our brain, especially those O types. They got more magnetic particles. Those are the ones that's got the brain capacity to be able to comprehend some of this stuff. Game ain't even started yet. Oh yeah, it ain't started yet. It ain't started yet. We about to get this shit cracking though. Over this week right here. This week. We about to light you up this week with no unstopped information. But like I say, people are gonna get stronger. People are gonna get faster. All of the world records gonna change for the fastest man, for the strongest man, right? New technology is gonna have to come out. It ain't gonna be no. They can't hold it back. It's not gonna even exist if the older technology is not gonna be able to exist in the sun cycle. So they gotta put the new technology out, right? And you're gonna have to get higher lenses, and you're gonna be able to see these beings. We're gonna start to be able to see these beings because every dimension. I hear a lot of people. I put the Ascension Manual out like 2 or 3 years ago, and I heard a lot of people. Hey, peace and love to the brother Tremars for the donation, brother. Yeah, so I hear a lot of people out here teaching out the Ascension Manual, and they talking about the dimensions, right? And I was that the information that I got down in the Ascension Manual, chapter 9. Uh, that information was taught to me by extracurricular, the grades, known as Kriya, right? And I wrote everything down that he said in about the dimensions. So you can go back if you got that Ascension Manual and check out them dimensions, that dimension tape. Oh, we already got the tape loaded up on here in audio form. So you got to go scroll down a page and check out them dimension tapes. It's a whole bunch of tapes you got to check out leading up to this point, like the fifth dimension, preparing for the fifth dimension with the elders, part 1 and part 2. You got to go check them tapes out. Food's gonna grow bigger and faster because you're gonna be able to, the seasons gonna be different. When we go into the winter solstice, it probably ain't gonna get no lower than 70, 80, between 70 and 85 degrees. When we go into the winter solstice, so you're gonna be able to grow food all year round. Ain't gonna be no starvation when you can grow food all year round in the sun cycle. Ain't gonna be no starvation. All the bacteria and viruses that exist, a lot of them gonna get destroyed because they can't handle the ultraviolet light. They can't handle ultraviolet light, and they can't handle. That's why, like in the wintertime, you should wear black. You know that the color black attracts ultraviolet light. So if a bacteria get on you and you go outside, it's most likely that you're gonna get killed by the sun by you wearing black. So why are they wearing white in the lab? Is what I don't understand. Now they say white is cleaner and it can be washed. It can be washed with bleach, right? It can be washed with bleach. So it can be alkaline. The 14 alkaline. No, the bleach is 14 alkaline. So it could be. So that makes a lot of sense too. Why they wore the white and we wore the white in ancient Kemet because we had bleach back then. Right? We was already studying the alkaline chart. But a lot of bacteria and things that's here plaguing us, they got to leave because it's gonna be too hot for them. They like the vampires, right? They like the vampires. These bacteria, and they always tell you about the sun, the ultraviolet rays attacking these different things that be coming out us. When I say I feel like, yeah, hey, I'm gonna tell you, you know why? Because you ain't drinking enough water. Hey, when you say you went outside and you felt like your health bar went down 20%, that's why, because you ain't drinking enough water. See, and you gotta increase your water intake. So when you go out and you can make that connection with the sun, the sun and the water is connected. Because in the moon cycle, the moon controlled the water. Now the sun is getting ready to take back control of the water. And we're gonna have to drink more water. You ain't gonna be able to make it off no damn soda, or what other drinks they got? All these different juices. They got 10,000 different kinds. You ain't gonna be able to make it on that no more. You're gonna have to be making it on water. Good water. What is water? Is that a trick question or something? H2O. That's what water is. H2O. Hydrogen 2 and O. You know what I'm saying? Oxygen. So it's two hydrogen atoms brought together, and then they brought one oxygen atom together, and then they slowed the frequency down to that. It's what you call what's the word I'm looking for? It's what you call uh, um, a molecule, right? So they created a molecule by taking hydrogen 2 and oxygen, putting it together, and they slowed the frequency down, not all the way down, just a little bit under gas, and created the liquid form you call water today. So what is water? H2O. It's gas. If you want to get down to it, it's liquid gas. Okay. Sun was bright, shining so bright this morning. Yeah, so the sun is cooking up, it's heating up. I mean, all right, thanks for sister who it is. Sean Rogers, I think this name. Appreciate the brother Sean Rogers, man, for the donation. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. There's hydrogen bonds. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we can go into more. What is H3O? Shit, 3 hydrogen, 1 oxygen. Really, I'm gonna tell you what we need to be looking at, the gas that we need to be focused on right now, because this is gonna be the gas of the future. It's called nitrogen. Nitrogen, man. I'm telling you. Because if you run in nuclear power and you got nitrogen, you can keep that engine cool, and you can make it run faster because nitrogen speed things up. That's why when you go to the car shows, when they racing at the tracks, they got what they call nitro in their car, and they inject that into their engine because the engine is it's really modeled. The engine of a car is really modeled out the brain with the pistons. The pistons is the receptors, and the combustion type thing, and then they inject cold air intake, which is the nitrogen, because nitrogen is at a certain degrees, and then it takes their car and speed it up. So what we into is to speed up your brain, and the nitrogen is what we're looking at. I'm gonna tell you why. Like, go look at the movie Limitless. I was gonna do a tape on this called Limitless for the brain. And that number one ingredient in that drug, like 70% of the limitless pill that they was taking, 70% of that's in that pill is nitrogen. If nitrogen can be introduced to the brain, it'll speed the brain process up, speed the electricity. It'll have cool intake so it won't run hot. So your brain won't run hot. And man, we'll be taking off. That's what that, and the Lucy thing, the Lucy drug. Both of them was mostly the main ingredient is nitrogen. Nitrogen, you can put it into your tires, and when it get cold or when it get hot, you don't never gotta really put air in your tires no more. So all the time they getting rid of regular air in tires, and they finna start putting all nitrogen in the new electric cars and the new solar cars and the other flying cars. They're gonna come out after that, a little bit after that. So it's gonna be running off. They're using nitrogen. Nitrogen also can be introduced to your plants. If you can get some nitrogen and put it onto your plants, your plants will grow double the size in half the time. It'll speed the molecular process up, the photosynthesis, everything. It'll keep the plant with a cold intake. Because if you understand how plants work, plants are connected with the humans. Because the plants is what they give off the oxygen while you give off the carbon dioxide. But the plant has inside a brain and all that too. And they have free female and male species in plants. But they have a brain, and their brain also can be speeded up to make them more. Now, that's the only thing about it is it could be the long-term side effect is that this plant is alive, and then you speed it up, you make it more intelligent, and then the plant turn around being more intelligent, start eating your ass. The plant start eating your ass. It's really plants out here that eat insects and shit, like the Venus flytrap. There's several other plants that eat meat. So you make a plant big and intelligent, and that motherfucker turn around, eat your ass. That's the back. That's the old shit part, right? She says that's helium. Yeah, hey, they've been mining helium-3 on the moon for a couple years, about 20, 30 years. Helium-3, which is a fuel they was using, but they got another type of technology now. Most of the ships is powered by, they're not powered by fuel. Most of the military is always ahead of the world, or ahead of the people. So the military is not using, a lot of their stuff not using fuel no more. A lot of their stuff is using nuclear power, like the submarines and all that. They're using nuclear power now. They can drive around for 25 years without being recharged. You know? So this new, even the guns, the style of guns that they're using, those guns ain't gonna last in the sun cycle. You know why? Because if you put heat, certain amount of heat to a bullet, it'll explode. So them damn bullets gonna be exploding in their pocket because it's gonna be so hot. Nigga ain't gonna be able to walk around with no bullets in your pocket. You ain't better walk around with no gun with no bullets in it and leave it in your car because it's gonna get so hot. Those bullets gonna explode. It's too dangerous. So that that's primitive technology in the sun cycle, so it's got to fade out. There ain't gonna be no more guns like on that level. It's gonna be more lasers and other type of weapons, like weapons that can stun you, and that's what they mostly gonna go into, like the robot cops. The when the robot cops get rolled out, they gonna be into more of a stun type gun, like a high power stun gun. They gonna just hit you with like a sound wave or something, make you go down on the ground. It ain't gonna be no more guns, because the bullet and gunpowder style is primitive, so it ain't gonna last in the sun cycle, being that it's gonna be so hot, it stay hot all the time like it is. I'm telling you, man. And now they can come out with a system that keep the bullets cool, but like the way the universe going, it ain't gonna happen. It's probably gonna be still some on the streets, but what's that type of gun to a nigga that when a nigga got a laser pistol busting at you and he don't run out of bullets? He's just got to bump, let it recharge for a couple seconds. The first ones they're gonna get y'all them slow ones that recharge. And while the police gonna have one, they gonna go, you know what I'm saying? While y'all got one to go, and you gotta wait, duck down for a couple seconds, and you gonna have to have some bread to get one of them joints. Cell phones, cell phones gonna go smaller. Most shit gonna be smaller and like glass. It's gonna be like glass. Those future phones. We already showed you a little bit of it on the future cars. They gotta have vampire style cars with the windows tinted out, electric cars, and you sit in there and the car drive you where you want to go. Texas already doing their roads for these cars. Yeah, so but this is sun cycle. Uh they gonna be trying to be our friend now, so they can and try to mix in with us. You're gonna see a lot of people mix a lot of Caucasians that ain't Canaanites. And the Canaanites, they are family though. The Canaanites are family. But the other you're gonna see others uh Caucasian species trying to mix in with the darkest people they can find. And then the rest of them gonna have to go on the ground. Some of the rich ones, they already went to Mars and they didn't work out for them. Reptilians ate everybody. Reptilians ate everybody that was there working on their base. And they said they taste, and the reptilians said that they taste like butter and pancakes and like baked potato. That's what the that's what the reptilians said. Them people from 200,000 people taste like. I say, man, you ain't got no. You know, they told no. The reptilians told them they excuse for snatching them 200 people off Mars when they sent them people to Mars to sit up, and they've been out there since they. Go back and watch the field trip to Mars where I showed you Buzz and them going to Mars. Now, a couple years after that, they landed on Mars. A couple years after that, they started setting up a base on Mars. Maybe like a few. Then they ran into the people that live on Mars. And then they made a deal with them in exchange for certain type of technology. They started giving them M16s. When these people, these billionaire boy clubs, they had laser pistols already, right? From messing with Adolf Hitler and all that, and the Air Command. But it's all lining up, man. Always says weird, man. Shit. Yeah, it's gonna happen too. Yeah, so man, everything's gonna have to speed up. Everything's gonna have to everything's gonna have to speed up in a new cycle. Even the style of building, they gonna have to upgrade the style of building. They got all this stuff already though. They just got too many. This is what they said. They got too many dumb people here, so they gotta get rid of most of the dumb people, so we can go into the future. So we go and get into this sun business, you know. And not just gold. The new money. I'm gonna tell you what the new money gonna be. Cause I said they're gonna be crypto. Crypto gonna be in the future. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a medium of keeping the record of the minerals, keeping the record of the minerals, and people gonna be able to play off of it. And I have a reason to believe that the stock market is going to go up one more time before they totally demolish it by 2024. I think it's going to hit big starting now. It's going to start to go up during this time, I think, just for a little bit. Certain stocks, and it's going to be based on minerals. Minerals are real wealth. Minerals are real wealth. I repeat, minerals are real wealth. Humans or bodies are real wealth, right? Which is why they sold. They call it human resource. But the human resource part come all the way down from the Enlil teachings through Bell, because they needed people to work to be slaves. But we now we gotta already start preparing ourselves for the change and for the switch. It said Trump books. Nah, there ain't gonna be no Trump books. But I tell you what it's gonna be. It's gonna be minerals. It's gonna be more exchange of minerals. And they already robbed us blind already. They took Fort Knox. They getting rid of our reserve oil. But look, what they ain't telling you is, and shout out Mark Brady, man. I pointed out. He's part of the connection. What they didn't tell you is they couldn't get all the gold that Abu Bakr took to Mount Rushmore. They can't move it because it's some kind of force field that when they move it, earthquake and shit starts shaking, and water start to flood and shit up in that underground city where the gold's at. And it's some they only got some of it, and they took it to Valero, California, and put it under this Masonic lodge. And Mark Brady claimed that he went down there with another beam, and he seen the gold down there, and tried to move some of it. And then everybody came in the whole city, like the fire department and the police, the city planners. Everybody was down there trying to figure out what happened, like how some kind of force field open right there or something. I'm telling you, man. And so we still got the gold. We still got a whole bunch of gold they couldn't move, and they can't take it with them when they get the hell up out of here and go back up the ground. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Vallejo, California. I think I'm saying it right. I actually found a picture of the building that when he dropped the dime on them niggas, man. I found the building. They talking about the Masonic building. It looked just like the Prince Hall lodges, but it's in California. And they got it looked creepy though. They got like these windows in it with the white blinds. I'm like, man, this shit just look like a orphanage home or something. Yeah, but a lot of people, like I say, a lot of sickness that plague us has got to go out because you can't stand under the ultraviolet light. A lot of the technology we use is not gonna be able to survive, and you got to increase your water intake. Right now, we should be drinking you just do it all week, all month, really. Just drink nothing but water, no soda, no juice, no nothing. Just drink straight water. Find you some good spring water, some good alkaline water. Right? Find you some good spring water, alkaline water, and just drink water all day, every day for the next 7 or 8 days. So for the next month, really. Don't drink no juice. Don't drink no tea. Don't drink no Crystal Light. Don't drink no orange juice. Don't drink no nothing. Unless you're drinking some kind of herb or something. Tea. Some kind of herb like you're drinking dandelion tea or something like that. That's cool, like in the morning. But no nothing. Just go on a water thing for 3 months. Just drink nothing but water and watch how you feel. I'm telling you, in the sun cycle, you're gonna get stronger. Your bones, we in the time too. Okay, that's what the ancestors wanted me to tell you. We in the time too where now, you can grow parts of your body back. Like your teeth can be grown back now. Your legs, arms, parts of your body can be regrown. Your kidneys can be healed with the sun and drinking enough water. Go walking in the sun, sweat. You got to sweat, man. Because you got to keep in mind, we told you about the immune system, we told you about the nervous system, but we didn't tell you about another system called the metabolism. We told you, I take that back, we did tell you about it on the Ascension Manual Class 5, where we got the Mike Tyson out there. You need to go back and watch that tape, Ascension Manual Class 5, so you can learn how to work your metabolism in the sun cycle. Ain't gonna be no chubby people and fat people in the future. People, most of the chubby people right now, they losing weight. They slimming up. You see them that you remember seeing them, they was chubby. Now you see them, now they slim. They getting skinnier. Everybody's getting skinnier. Why? Because the sun's speeding up. It's speeding your metabolism up. You more hungrier now. Some of y'all more hungrier than normal, like normally be, and you ain't gaining no weight really. But you more hungrier now. Why? Because your metabolism is burning that shit real fast right now. Your calories gonna have to be like higher. Your organs, they gonna get stronger. Your organs gonna get stronger. Your heart gonna get stronger. Ain't gonna be no many heart attacks, because the heart attack is based on that grease clogging your arteries up, and then you ain't getting enough water pumping to your heart. It's all about water. So and a lot of foods ain't gonna be able to be eaten no more. Like meat is gonna be rare, and eating some meat gonna be rare. You can start winking yourself off of that right now. Yeah, eat more. Yeah, like on that week you drink a number of water. Yeah, eat you some some walnuts, some watermelon. That watermelon gonna help flush you out. Eat some peaches, some cherries. The cherries are gonna help flush you out. And cherries and cranberries. The cranberries are a little tart, but you can mix them with the cherries and the cranberries and bump them joints, and you can be able to handle it. Get you some black seed oil. Take a couple shots of it. Get them organs back all up, right? So they can play good music, right? Good music. Says yeah, go walking. You gotta build your immune system up, man. Back up. The sun finna make us more stronger and more immune. That's why they telling you to stay inside. Don't come outside. The boogeyman gonna get you in the daytime, because they can't come outside. If you got anything, stay inside. Yeah, drink cranberry juice. Only thing about it is the ones with the added sugar that got too much sugar in it. So you might get find some all raw organic cranberry juice without the added sugars. Because the added sugars in like I mean, it's cool to drink them. It depends on how much of that sugar you're gonna burn off. Uh, but with yeah, elderberry, that's good for like the upper respiratory system. It cleans out the mucus. So elderberry is good. You can find them in your backyard. They told us they were snake berries. What about apple cinnamon? Yeah, man, you talk about apple cider vinegar. It's like to me, that's high power shit, man. The Most High got put us on with. That's high power shit. Apple cider vinegar. It's alchemy. It's alchemy at its finest. We had it in ancient Kemet. You drink a shot of that every morning, it'll burn your fat, and it'll kill unwanted bacteria, and it'll kill unwanted bacteria in your gut. Celery, lettuce, kale, eat raw, carrots, palm. Yeah, that's the main Dr. Sebi joint, man. What's on Dr. Sebi list? Drink for 7 days. Try to go 30 days if you can. If you ain't a normal Dr. Sebi dietary thing, go like study stuff. We might have to do another class on it. We got classes already on it. If you go scroll down, it's called How to Eat to Live in 2020. We got part 1, part 2, and part 3. We might do some more parts to that, so we can go ahead and get you updated. You know what I'm saying? Tell you what's going on now. Because we're on a different type of page now. Yeah, you need alkaline foods. That's right, brother. That's right. Potential action potential. You need alkaline foods. And this to go with the sun, you need foods that the sun produce that's in connection with the sun. And your food should be living, right? You should eat living organisms. Living organisms eat living organisms, right? Everything's got to be alive. So we really just eating out. I'm really just going out into my garden, pulling the carrot out the ground, run me a little water on it, and bite right down into it. Even though we know carrots is they orange, they are orange on the alkaline scale, but that carrot got other reasons why we designed it. We designed these carrot, we designed the garlic. It's got other reasons because certain things kill bacteria that's acidic. Certain things kill bacteria. High alkaline can kill it too though. High alkaline can kill bacteria too though. But like certain acidic foods we use as cleaning agents and as ways to eliminate odor and other things. Yeah, sour sop. Yeah, that's good. That's good. You can make you some sour sop tea. We got sour sop tea in there right now. And we got sour sop herb powder. Yeah, so we as we go into the sun cycle, you really want to try to focus. People get sidetracked and they get off discipline. But you really want to stick to a diet now. No, fuck that fried chicken and pizza and hamburger shit right now, man. You gotta lay off of it for about a couple 30 or 40 days. Get yourself together. We ain't even telling you to go work out. We just telling you change your diet, drink a lot of water. Drink nothing but water. No other thing. Now if you want to take you a shot of that cranberry in the morning, just or at night to help your urinary tract system, if you got problems with it. It's really what cranberry is used for, the urinary tract. 159 people in the room. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, man. We're talking about what to expect in the sun cycle. When he gave you a lot of things to expect. But expect that it's another thing to expect. Expect that we're gonna win. We're gonna win because we come from the sun. As long as the sun, or to get rid of us, they got to get rid of the sun. See, to get rid of us, they got to get rid of the sun. So they can't get rid of us. Don't listen to what they tell you. Only we can get rid of us, which is why they gave us guns and put liquor stores on every store, on every community. They promote this negative rap where niggas got to kill each other. See, we doing it to ourselves. They not doing it to us. Tupac said it. They can't get rid of us. We getting rid of our damn self. So we got to stop getting rid of ourselves and focus our attention so we can, because the sun is now getting mad and throwing flares off because we not aligned back with the sun yet. We got the sun in us got to align with that sun in the sky and the sun in the planet for everything to be healed and go back to its normal frequency. I'm telling you, man. So the sun, we got to clean the sun in us, and part of that is what we eat. To go back to our original diet, we ain't Italian, so we ain't eating no damn pasta and all this bread, this all this fluffy ass bread. We ain't Italians. Or I take that back. We are Italians. My bad, man. Because this shit, I'm telling you, this shit is deeper than what we are Italians. Because the original Italians were the Moors, and they was cooking that particular shit, but it's certain species they can eat it. It depends on their blood type. But I believe that we ate less meat as possible. We ate more veggies, and it depends on the time of the year. But over here we was eating fish and buffalo. We ate fish and buffalo over here, and deer. Fish, buffalo, and deer. And nuts and berries and over here. So we ain't no chips and candy. I'm gonna tell you, man, candy is the worst thing they could have ever hooked us up with. because it take out your teeth. And when I tell you, if your teeth, when the candy get your teeth right out, and and your teeth hurt, it's the worst pain next to get shot. Yeah, tuna is like they say, like the tuna in this sun cycle. If you want to wean yourself off meat, lean towards the tuna, the salmon. And so I'm even hearing some of that stuff is bad now because the way it's raised. It's raised in the they raising tuna and salmon in the goddamn tank. What kind of shit is this? That's a total defiance of nature. That's a total defiance of nature. Yeah, I think we might have ate a rabbit or two. You know what I'm saying? We might have ate a rabbit or two. But hey, I'm just saying, we gonna still have a winter. No, yeah, the winter's gonna be like the best month of the year because it's gonna be like 70 degrees in wintertime, 70, 80 degrees. So it's gonna be like you got your AC on outside a little bit, just cooling it out, cool breeze. You know, you can be wear a tank top in the wintertime. And 3, 7, yeah, yeah, they doing stuff. They doing stuff with that fish, man. And damn, they growing it. I remember George Foreman down in Texas. He got a catfish farm. Catfish is bottom feeders. We didn't eat them as heat food. We didn't eat catfish. You know, I like white perch, a brim, and salmon. But I ain't had no fishing so long because we had been fishing, man. I want to go. That's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna start going back fishing too. It's gonna be more fishing. It's gonna be more fish than you can catch. They're gonna be begging people to go fishing in the future. You know why? Because the way that they gonna keep producing fish, gonna keep producing all year round. So you're gonna be able to go out there and put your damn hook in the water. As soon as you get it off in there, something gonna be on it. You're gonna be able to pull it out. You're gonna be catching more fish than you can tote back to your house. I'm telling you. And it's gonna be new organisms. There's new organisms that been locked in the ice, like the 15th pointed out. New organisms, they're gonna be locked in that ice. I mean, they was locked in that ice for millions of years. Now that's gonna melt. Now that's melting. The ice wall melted. So all this stuff is melting, but it's keep in mind it's bacteria that been preserved in that ice. It could even be other things. And then once that ice melts, they goes back into the ocean. So now that bacteria gets on a fish and it changes the way a fish look or create another style of fish. You know how it go. Says from principles of man. Real Mother Nature. Yeah, Mother Nature, man. I love Mother Nature because she the world's best teacher. Mother Nature is the world's best teacher. She'll nurture you right to infinity knowledge. All you gotta do is sit there and pay attention. Look around, see what the hell is going on. Watch the rabbits. Like 15 say, people gonna be saying they starving. Ain't no food. But all you gotta do is watch the rabbits, eat what they eat. And then he dropped the mic and walked off stage. You know what I'm saying? Hakeem is asleep. But you probably just raised him back from the fourth, probably just called him back just by you saying his name. You might just called him back from the fourth dimension. Hakeem is in the fourth dimension right now. Probably chasing some kind of animal that everybody else scared of, but he ain't scared of it. So he trying to catch it and throw it in his hand. And then he probably got me behind him saying, "No, Hakeem, no, don't do it. Don't please." And he trying to get it. Like he was trying to get this big ass locust the other day, trying to catch it and get it in his hand. Because he want to figure out why it's making all this noise. Kids ain't scared of shit, man. And I'll tell you, at what point do they install fear in us? And fear is what's going to keep us here. Check that out. That's why a lot of babies get automatic pass to the fifth dimension because they ain't got no fear on them. If a baby die, automatically going to heaven. Why? Because he don't got no fear. He don't got no desire because he already know what desire is yet. They teach us to trap us here. The teachers that they gave us is to trap us here. They teach us fear. They teach us greed. They teach us these fucking all these evil shit to put it into our mind so that it'll be a habit and addiction for us by the time we get older and we fight and try to beat it. It's a fucking man. It's bullshit, man. It's all, it's complicated. But Hakeem, he ain't scared. He ain't got no desires besides some. He do got. He like juice. Juice. He say juice. So the kids are already ready, man. It depends on the parents and what we teach. Now, some fear is good with the world still being the way it is, but that's a total fear that you're going to. Hey, my bad, man. My mom called me, man. My mom called me, man. Y'all still there? Yeah, so we still talking about what to expect in the sun cycle. Where were we at? We was at yeah. So like no more. The grocery stores are gonna be a little different. They you ain't gonna even have to go inside the store. You're gonna just pull up. They already got this already, right? Where you just pull up and then they load your car. And they ain't gonna be taxing you high because they're gonna have so many fruits, and they're gonna be growing so fast, they're gonna be begging you to buy it. I'm telling you, man. My mom came on, called me. Yeah, but I ain't in the game right now. Hey, if you want to show some love, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and if you want to send your brother a donation, hit that cash app button, man. We rocking the mic. We're gonna have a night class tonight too. I'm about to get ready to get off, but we're gonna have a night class tonight too at 7 o'clock on another topic, surprise topic. But we getting prepared for this sun cycle. It's already here, really. We into it now. When you see we start hearing about solar flares and this and that, that sun is cooking up, turning up a little bit. Because when you put stuff into the fire, you purify it. So the planet is being purified. A lot of bad guys getting taken out, getting arrested. People like Young Thugs, who really a bad guy. Bad guys are getting taken out right now. All we got to do, as the children of the light, the children of the sun, all we got to do is just be cool and, do what we know that's right and to stay in this game. That's all we got to do. We don't gotta be. We don't need to be all out with these people because they vampires and they getting ready to burn up, and you don't want to go down with them, man. When I asked Baba, what should I be doing right now? He said, stay focused, stay busy. So that's why we putting so many tapes out back to back. We staying busy. We staying focused on a mission. What is my mission? To raise the consciousness of my people, to raise their intelligence, to raise their brain capacity, get them past that 10%. As a teacher, when y'all take the test, the people that been listening to us, all I gotta do is get you up to 18%. And that's good progress. Get you past the 10 to the 18%. And a lot of cats are using more of their brain right now. They moving faster. You're coming in contact with people and they slower. Some people are still slow out here. Why? Because they not supposed to go to the sun cycle with us. They supposed to fade out. They genetics supposed to fade out. And the genetics of the intelligence is supposed to go on. We are the future humans, or the future gods. Because some of us ain't humans, right? All of us ain't humans. But we are the future gods. We are the future people. We here getting a scholarship for education. So when we go back, we can teach this shit to other people. We can teach this school. After so many years, because you're gonna be able to remember all your past lives when you get out of here. So you should be up to speed to go back to your galaxy to teach your people what this experience was like. So that's what I want you to think about. When your people pick you up, when your family pick you up, take you back to your star system, what is the speech you're gonna give to your family about your experience here? How do you feel about your experience on Earth? Do you feel like you're in hell? Do you feel like you having a good time because you got money? Do you feel like life has dealt you a bad hand? Do you feel like life has dealt you a bad hand? Do you feel like life has dealt you a fair square bit? Fair it's a bit fair square for you. Because some people lost their parents at a young age, and that's a crutch. Or that's something that's like a head start. They lost a head start by them not having their parents. But it also made them stronger because if it didn't kill them, it made them stronger. So some of those people that lost their parents at a young age that made it to now and the older, they real strong people. You got to be tough, man. You lose your mama at when you were a kid. That's fucked up, man. Straight up. Cause you can make it with your mama. You can make it with your mama, but like your daddy, I mean, losing your mama, that's the hardest thing. Like you can people lose their daddy, it hurt for a little while, but it's like that their dad gone. But your mama is like it's something else, man. That's why we doing that class prior tonight on which one was first, the woman or the man. The woman or the man, which one was first? We'll probably put that class at tonight at the 7:00 class. Chap, so man, hey, look, hit that like button. We got 153 people in here. Hit that like button. This tag class is titled "What to Expect in This Sun Cycle." Expect for us to come back on top now. Expect for us to be in charge now of all the businesses, all the government. Nubians take back over the government as the Native American. And a lot of these Native Americans that's faking like they Native Americans, but they ain't, like Trump said, they finna be busted out and the government finna cut them off. And they finna take down their casinos. Because it's illegal. It's illegal business with the mob. And Donald Trump is gonna be the one that bring that in when they let him back in. if it even make it that far, because we trying to really get, we're giving them time. It's like this. It's like this right here. They got a notice to eviction. We gave it, the Native Americans in the U.S. United States gave them a notice to evict the premises. So they give you like 30 days, but like since it's the government, they giving them a certain amount of time to be evicted, get all their shit, and go wherever they're gonna go. So they get evicted. They was paying the rent every month off of us, but then they got shut down. So now they got it. They getting evicted. That's the process we in now. And we might have to have some people go to the international court, because these people might not want to leave, and we might have to go to international court so we can bring certain groups of people back over here, and then they put their shit back by the streets like they do us. When they want to put you out of a place, and you don't got nowhere to go, they bring the sheriff and constable in there to take your shit out and put it by side the roads so people can escape. That's what you about to see now. You about to see people in these areas where all these government buildings at. You're gonna see them out there scrambling through their shit. Like, that's the old desk. Let me get that joint, put it on the back of my truck, take it to my crib. Oh, that's the chair. Like, my daddy, he a funny dude, man. He said he'd go and collect the toilet bowls or the toilet seats. And he said, you know how much them toilet seats gonna be worth at the White House? He said that man, President Lincoln sat on his ass cheeks. They say President Lincoln's ass cheeks was on this toilet seat. Or they can imagine Obama ass cheeks on this. You know how much this gonna be worth? I'm gonna be able to market this. I'm gonna be able to sell the toilet seats at that place for high loads of money. Here come Hakeem. But I'm about to get ready to get off, man. I hear him sounding the alarm. He's looking for his daddy. Like, he got different types of cries. He got a distorted cry. He got a cry where he says he took something from me. A cry where he's sleepy. Cry where he's hungry. You know, a cry where he frustrated. You know, he got different types of cries. You can hit it different. Once you got to be with your baby for so long, and I'm the only one that ever cared for Hakeem. He ain't never been to the daycare, but Haru has. He been to the daycare. But he got these, since I've been with him since he's born, I know all of his tones. It's a frequency that he make when everything. If he hurt, he'll pause for a while. He'll make a like and then he'll pause, and then he'll come back. So somebody, now he crying, and I can hear his tones. Somebody took something from him, and I almost could tell what they took from him. He probably got some juice off of the table, and he's getting ready to drink it, and Haru snatched it out of his hand. So, that's the cry that he made. It let me know that somebody took something from him when he was getting it. Because Haru don't be thinking about stuff till Hakeem go get it first. Then he see Hakeem with it, and he don't want to have it, so he take it. We're about to get ready to get out of here, man. We in the sun cycle. And we're going to be back with you tonight.